guys, welcome back. Let's play Final Fantasy VI. Last time, well, we got Terra back, and the Narsh guards have been expecting you. Apparently the Empire is here as well. No, just another Star Wars reference. But yeah, we got Terra back, we got an airship, we got Setzer to join the party. Everything went pretty well. Just it came off the back of things not going quite so well the episode before that. People of Narshe have finally decided to battle the Empire. About damn time! How did things go with Vector? Well, instead of fading out, they do a couple of head nods and call it a day. Works for me. Plan would combine Narshe's money with Figaro's machinery to storm the Empire. Don't have enough troops or enough manpower. We have to open the sealed gate. The gate to the Esper world. We'll never beat the Empire without them. The Espers can attack from the east. Okay, hold the phone. Your plan is... Apparently Narshe has money. I guess it's a mining town, so that makes sense. Figaro has machinery. We've seen that in action. Okay, fair enough. And we're going to send all the troops we have from one side and have the Espers attack from a different side, cornering the Empire in. Remember, I talked about this when we saw Vector's location on the continent. It was a great choice because it's so far removed from any direct attack. But if you get troops on the island, they're kind of surrounded. Last time a human went to the Esper world, what happened? How is it that you think that they're going to be on our side? Yes, they don't like the Emperor, but do they know the difference between this human and that human? They were confusing Madeline with, you know, more of the Empire because humans are humans. It's the, you know, the otherness of your enemy. It always ends up being the case in warfare and conflict. Why do we think that they will help us? Now, I understand that there's no real way around it, and they're the only source of troops that we can come up with at this point that has the power to face the Empire. Though in that flashback, they didn't do a great job of it. Single weak soldier was taking down individual Espers pretty easily. But, yeah. If they had phrased it differently, it would have made a lot more sense, but the idea of just going, oh, they're going to help us, so we're going to get them to help us. Not the way that works. Must establish the bond of trust that once existed between humans and Espers. Here, all he says is we must get the Espers to understand, which is nothing. The Espers must be made to understand, and there is only one among us who can make them. See, now we have an idea coming. Terra is the only example of this ever working. Half human, half Esper. My existence is proof that such a bond can exist. She is the only one who can. And we can bring this war to a screeching halt. Our battle lies before us. We must make ourselves ready. Sealed Gate stands on the eastern edge of the Empire. You may recall, we had gone there at one point, and it was full of soldiers, and we were thrown out. Keep it under tight surveillance. Find a way to slip through and open the gate. There's a base there. Somehow we'll have to slip it. Yeah. Anyway. We are in Narsh. We go over here. No, we don't see it from here. Okay, never mind. Now, if you recall, when we were in this treasure house a while back, it was stated that there was a lock chest that just couldn't be opened. Even Locke couldn't open it. Oh, I've been made. Lone Wolf the Pickpocket wanted that treasure. And he managed to get it. This is why I wanted to introduce Lone Wolf to you ahead of time, so that, you know, it would be like, oh, he just didn't come out of nowhere and steal something. He was referenced in the game before that. Now, move, please. Move, you stupid old man. Before we go chasing after Lone Wolf, who we didn't really see where he went, but he disappeared into the mines, we are going to return to the weapon shop. They're preparing for war, and as such, they have come up with some new weapons. A poison rod that no one in our party can still use, though you can break it to cast the biospell. A trident from before, I believe. Boomerang, Morning Star. These are like the flails, so you could use those if you wanted to. I don't really care. Hawkeye. These are like the boomerang. These actually could be useful. I'm not planning on using Locke. Not for a while, anyway. It's on my treasure list because if you're using him, it's a good choice. Okay, I just went forward my notes. I'm not going to buy a new weapon for Locke for a long time anyway, so this will be the best he'll have for quite some time, so I'm just going to buy them. I'm not planning on using him right away, unless I go through and find out that there's lots of really good items to steal in the upcoming dungeon and I change my mind on my party. But, yeah, so we want to grab those. So those are nice new weapons to have there. And next, we're going to not go over there, not go over there. It's the armor shop up here. What's in this house again? Oh, this house. Never mind. Yeah. I am... Get out of my way. I was going to say I'm lost, but I just wanted to go into the armor shop. I don't even know if I showed this off before. Probably did, but... Anyway, we have access to gold shields now, so I'm going to pick up a couple more of those since they're better than the mithril shields. And what else do we have? We can finally buy green berets that we've been using for a long time. Tiara... Is that any good? It's not on my shopping list. The power sash, however, is. I'm going to pick up 3 of these. These are pretty much the best armor for the, I guess, the light armor users. If you want to say there's 3 armor types, there's heavy armor, light armor, and then mage armor. Apparently this is male only, though, since typically Celeste and Terra can equip most heavy armor as well. But apparently not this one. So we're going to buy 3 of those in addition to our 2 gold shields. And that will be some better protection for us. And if you go up here, we found where Lone Wolf the Pickpocket went. So let's go after him. Let's see what he got out of that treasure chest. 2 things just happened there. One, there was a giant white something that just came out of the rock wall. And there's Lone Wolf. Oh, there he is again! Who are you? Well, we gotta go in here. Before we go any further, let's go and equip all the fun new stuff that I got. Alright, Power Sash. Slightly the less defense than the heavy armor, but increases stamina, speed, and vigor, meaning we do a little more damage, and we go a little faster. So I'll take that. Gold Shield. I should have bought another Gold Shield. Maybe I'm going to get one later. Maybe that's why I don't buy one here. Let's see. Let's give you the gold shield. And... oh, I guess I'll give you the gold armor too. Look at that. And you get the power sash. And if I'm using another character, I will give them the other power sash. But yeah, just pretty much hand down things that that you need. As far as my equipment and my relics and all that go, here we have an elemental sword on Terra, doesn't matter. Earrings, sprint shoes, hero ring on Cyan, because the Tempest knife is a unique beast. Alright, so yeah, why are you showing buckler on that side? Alright, we'll go into the item menu and do this. Tempest randomly casts Wind Slash and is Wind Elemental. Can only be used by Cyan. This is a really valuable item to have. As I said, I believe, unless there's a place you can buy them later in the game, which I don't remember, there's only 2 of these in the game, and we're going to get the other one relatively shortly. Cyan with dual Tempest blades and a Genji glove and an Atlas armlet, really powerful. I've given him the hero ring. I don't know if adding additional magic will up the magic power of the spell, or if the spell is determined by their physical attack power because it's coming from the weapon. I can't remember for sure how that works. If I figure it out, I will put it on screen. If not, I'm just going to give him that and call it good enough. Everyone else has earrings on because Setzer's slots are pretty much all magic based and do additional, or not that they're magic based, they're powered by his magic stat. Even though some of his attacks are physical based, some of them are magic based. They're all powered by his magic stat. Anyway, we went over here at the very beginning of the game and got stuck and couldn't go anywhere. I guess I could talk about Setzer's slots here. So when I was saying that you can kind of do it in a rhythm, I'll put the controller up to the mic here. That's pretty much how I will be inputting a lot of the commands, because I don't like rigging his slots by pause buffering. I just find it tedious and takes too long, and it interrupts the music, which I dislike. Yeah, that's pretty much the pace that I go at, and it seems to work a lot of the time. Now, the options for his slots, there are a lot of them, but primarily you're going to work with the diamond, which is 7 flesh, the chocobos, which is chocobop, which is, I think it's earth elemental. It's like a weak version of meteor, so it's pretty good. And the other one that you're going to see relatively often is the airship. And the airship, I think, is a physically based attack, again, based on his magic stat. And you can get these 7s to show up, but chances are you won't get the full 7. And I don't think I ever have. I think it's down too far. Now, this is one of those, yeah, see, I pressed the button at the right time, but the way the RNG works for them is certain times you just cannot get it, even if you're perfect in your timing. So I don't usually go for all the 7s. If you screw it up, you get Lagomorph, which is a Mysidian rabbit apparently, and you get a minor healing effect out of it. It's not particularly useful. When Cyan decides to actually use, or not, his Tempest knife for its intended purpose, which is to cast Wind Slash, it will hit all enemies just like Gauze. And going up here, as you can see, this is the snowfield where we were hiding the Esper before. Save point's gone though. Oh, he's back. Oi! What's going on here? Don't move or this one's dust. Come one step closer and the Moogle gets it. You can try to move up. Same thing happens. You have to sit and wait. Kupo! Got a wild one here. Oh! You'll never get this gold hairpin, which was the item in the treasure chest. The gold hairpin cuts your MP cost by, I believe, 50%, and is a piece of... No, it's not a piece of headgear in this game. It was a piece of headgear in 5. In this game, it's an accessory or a relic. So it goes in the relic spot. I won't use this even when I do get it later on in the game, but you can only pick one. If you pick to go after the item, Mog falls. If you go to Mog, well, that's what's going to happen. Thank Kupo. Wait a minute. Those are words. Sort of. You can talk? Human-loving, fast-talking, street-smart, slam-dancing Moogle. Welcome to the first and, as far as I know, only time you get a Moogle to join your active party as a competitor, Mog. The old psycho Ramu came to me in a dream and told me to be expecting you. Ramu taught me your language. Yeah, see, the SNES version doesn't explain things very well. He kept showing up in my dreams and telling me to help you. So I'm gonna help you. And now, I'm gonna join your party. Yeah, buddy. This is how it is, then take this. He jumps to his death. I'll wait in the airship. Somebody dies and he completely no-sells and he's gone. We have recruited yet another new party member. Can't do anything with the Esper here. If you decide not to get Mog at this point and go after that gold hairpin, I don't have it learned yet, do I? No, I don't have Warp learned yet. We'll walk out. Okay, we're back. If you decide to not recruit Mog and you go after and save Lone Wolf instead, Mog is still recruitable in the second half of the game. He does not die. However, getting him now enables him to get something that he cannot get if you wait until later. And, well, he is unique. He has the dance ability. We saw this earlier on in the game, and you'll also notice his level skyrocketing above everyone else's. That being the case, he's not going to get a whole lot of use out of me early on, just because he's already so high a level. I don't really need him to be that high a level. Every time the party re-averages their levels at certain plot points in the game, each individual character has their own base value, I think compared to Terra's level, or compared to someone's level. Mog has the highest innate value. He'll always be, whoever's level plus like 5 levels. He's ridiculously high leveled all the time. Every time your levels get re-averaged, he's above everyone else again. It makes him kind of not so great in terms of level up bonuses with Espers, but at the same time, he's Mog. He's awesome. Speaking of Mog, he comes equipped with the things that we stole from him at the start of the game, because that's his starting equipment, even if you steal it. So I guess we just dupe some items. There we go. Let's give him that. Hey, no. Go do the thing. There we go. Give him a mithril vest, because I don't have anything else to give him. And I don't think I need the sprint shoes, but give him that, and sure, we'll give him earrings, why not? Mog comes in the front row. Right now, he doesn't need to be in the front row. I've taken Terra out, because I would like to show something off. Now, Mog has the ability to dance, and the interesting thing about this is if you complete a battle in a particular region, like a specific biome, without using his dance command, he will master a new dance. Each time you fight the first battle in a different area, he will get something new. Which is why I'm going to now fight in all these different areas to get these different dances for him. Each time he uses one of those dances, he can do a list, I think, of 4 different abilities. Now, the thing is if you use a dance, it has a chance that he will stumble. If he stumbles, he does nothing. He wastes his turn. I should have given him running shoes. However, if you're trying to learn a new dance and you use Mog, stop falling on your face, please. Okay, there we go. If you use Mog to use dance in an area where you're trying to learn a new dance, and as you can see, that's a really powerful healing spell, then he will change the area and you will not learn the dance at the end of this battle. Now, when he uses dance, he goes berserk in a style similar to Ga, where he'll use, like I said, I believe it's one of 4 different abilities once he successfully, goes onto the field. I can't remember if he can still stumble after he's already got things set up. But yeah, he continues to use attacks, and they're usually based on the area that you come from. So we started this battle in the forest, now it's showing the plains. We don't master a new dance. So in order to learn that, we need to not use his dance ability in the region we're trying to learn a new dance from. So I'm going to fight a battle here and a battle in the desert, and I will be right back. Alright, so we got the one in the forest afterward, and now we got one here in the desert. Now we're going to pick up our airship and we're going to head off to a new area. And that area... I'm doing things a little out of order on my notes. That area is the mountain region. Now the mountain region is interesting. You can do this at Mount Colts on either side, either this side or the other side. But you have to do it specifically on a screen that looks like this, the outside. I'm not sure why this works this way, but this is its own unique background. Come on, Cyan, let me see what you got. No? Fine, we'll dance around in a fire. And we mastered another new dance. Alright, there are 2 more dances that we have access to right now, and one that's not accessible until the second half of the game. In order to go to the other one, we need to head to Zozo. This is the town-based one, so we have to fight one battle here in Zozo as well. And for some reason, the ghost that tells you about espers is always going to be here. It's kind of weird. Well, here's the Hades Gigas. I spent forever on the belt trying to get you to show up, and you just wouldn't. Anyway, let's throw a Hadouken in your face. Magnitude 8. Thank you, video game. It's not quite so deadly anymore, but we mastered another new dance. And the last one that we haven't done yet is unique to the first half of the game. You cannot get this if you go to the second half of the game. I won't say anything more than that because even that alone is kind of spoilery. And in order to do this, we need to go to the Veldt. We are currently on the Veldt. Where is the cave? Alright. So, in order to get access to the last of the abilities, we need to go into a water area and learn a new dance. The only place you can do this, I believe, is underwater in this one. I don't believe the Leet River counts. You must go here. So we're going to jump in here. Now, the downside to this is we now left our airship on the Veld. There is a faster way of getting back than there previously was, and I will be showing that off once we're done here. I'm going to show one fight against these guys. Learn the new thing. And then we will move on. Right, so I will cut out the rest of the battles down here, and then I will see you, Master New Dance, I will see you in Nikea, which is where we'll end up. All right, we've made it to Nikea. Let's go on up here. We'll talk to a couple of people. I don't know if anyone says this or not. No, get out of my way, please. Wait. No one can reach Nikea unless I have a ship. I didn't want to do the shop thing. I wanted to, it's like junk. Okay, so nobody says, oh, do you say it? The path leading north is now clear. So what we can do is we can go up here, grab a Chocobo, ride for a very cheap rate, and the path that was blocked from here before is no longer blocked. Meaning we can go onto this bridge, and I guess the landslides have been cleared somehow, and take this trek all the way over here. And this saves us a lot of the backtracking involved in going to the Veld and trying to cycle back. It also happens to, yeah, because here's the house with the old man. So yeah, this happens to also coincide with the fact that we now have an airship and we never need to do this trek ever again, aside from this one instance, and I'm going the wrong way. Go down this way. Oh, nope. Don't go into the water. Yeah, here's another one of those. And there's Castle Doma. Actually, no, do I need to go? No, I don't need to go all the way down there. We need to cross this bridge, and here we can completely skip out on the Phantom Forest this time. This is why I remembered it wrong when I was thinking before. And it takes us all the way to Barren Falls. From here, all we have to do is jump back into the falls, and we've already gotten back to our airship. So yeah, this is much faster than before. Not to mention, anything we have to do with GAW is a lot easier now that we have an airship. There is a feature with the airship that I'm going to hopefully be able to exploit coming up. I don't want to run into any of the enemies I actually want GAW to learn because I don't have GAW in the party. These guys are weak to fire, so let's do that. But what you can do is if you find out, like if you know which pack you're on and you know that the enemy that you're looking for is in the next pack, what you can do with save states, I believe, is, at least the way I've heard, I haven't experimented with this myself, but the idea is that you know which battle it is, you save state before the battle starts. I kind of want to learn this guy, but it doesn't matter a lot. Dance. Let's try the water rondo. Not that he is successful a lot of the time. No, he falls on his face because he's an idiot. Let's see if we can get Sabin or Cyan's thing to work here. Nope. Aw, really? So yeah, he throws cards. And that was a critical, that's why the screen flashed. But yeah, the idea is you save state, you run into the battle, you realize that it's not the encounter within that pack that you want, so you can go outside on the Veld, or take the airship, go away from the Veld, fight one battle, come back to the Veld, and it'll be a different enemy from within that same pack. At least that's my understanding of it. I could be misunderstanding. Seven Flush and Chocobo are pretty much your go-to abilities with Setzer. Everything else, like the airship one is decent at times. Chocobo is, you gotta be careful with that one because it doesn't work if the enemy's floating because it's earth-based. So anyway, we've gotten a new character in Mog, we recruited him, and we've gotten all the dances we can get in the first half of the game. There's only one left, and we actually cannot get that yet. Anyway, yeah, like I said, that's pretty much all for this one. I'm going to throw Mog on the ship where he's going to spend a little while, and we're going to go around and, well, we have an airship. So let's see if we can go find some nice toys to play with. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.